The meal grew painfully quiet. Richard finally placed his fork down. Olivia! We spent decades building this family name. And this, he gestured toward Ethan, is who you've chosen. Eleanor sighed. You deserve someone who can match your success. Someone who belongs in your world. Ethan calmly reached for his jacket. I think Noah and I should leave. Before he could stand, Olivia spoke. No. The room fell silent. She looked directly at her parents. You've spent your entire lives teaching me that success is measured by money. You were wrong. Her father frowned. Olivia! No, Dad. You know what happened after my accident? My business partners left. My fiancé walked away. Friends disappeared. They couldn't handle the wheelchair. She looked toward Ethan. But this man, I never once looked at what I had lost. He only saw what I still had. Tears formed in her eyes. When my wheelchair battery died in Central Park, he pushed me 3 miles home. When panic attacks kept me awake, he stayed on the phone until sunrise. When I doubted myself, he reminded me I was still enough. She smiled at Noah. And your grandson, whether by blood or not, already calls me family. Richard sat speechless. Olivia continued. You admire billionaires. I admire character. You respect wealth. I respect kindness. You wanted someone who could take care of me. She reached for Ethan's hand. But he's never treated me like someone who needed saving. He simply loved me. Noah quietly walked over and hugged Olivia. You're already family. Even Eleanor wiped away tears. Richard lowered his head. For the first time in years, he realized he had judged a man without ever knowing him. Slowly he stood. He walked toward Ethan. I'm sorry. I saw your bank account. I never saw your heart. Ethan smiled gently. That's all I ever wanted you to see. 6 months later, Olivia and Ethan were married in a beautiful outdoor ceremony, surrounded by family, friends, and children whose lives had been changed by Olivia's company. Richard proudly walked beside Ethan before the ceremony and whispered, My daughter didn't choose the richest man. She chose the best one. Ethan smiled. And that's a responsibility I'll honor every day. As Olivia looked across the crowd from her wheelchair, she realized something. Her greatest achievement had never been becoming a billionaire CEO. It had been finding someone who loved her exactly as she was. And in that moment, everyone understood why she had stood up to the most powerful people in her life. Because true love isn't measured by wealth, status, or perfection. It's measured by the heart.